Good morning, boys and girls. Happy Monday. Hey, we are getting into our third week of school. Wow. That's really exciting. And you guys are doing a great job. You are all learning how to upload your assignments to Seesaw, and parents are learning how to use Seesaw, the family app and the class app and Canvas. Wow, we have all learned a lot in 3 weeks of school, haven't we? We're a brand new week, and not only that, take a look. Isn't this exciting? Do you like the new calendar? I just love it. It's in my office, but it actually makes me really happy when I walk in. It's so bright and colorful. I used to just have a bulletin board and some pictures hanging up here, and now I get to walk in every day to this beautiful decorated home classroom. So you can see that we have a new month up here. Does anyone know what that new month is called? I bet Abigail and Madison know, because that is their month to celebrate their birthdays. They're both going to turn 6 in this month. Okay, take a peek before I tell you, take a peek. It starts with an S, and that also happens to be our letter of the week. After we finish, we have a few more activities for the letter M, and then we're going to do this letter. The letter is S. Okay, so the month is September. And the reason, boys and girls, that you see apples and worms, these are little bookworms, I think, and glue and scissors and pencil, is this is the month that a lot of people start school. Now, we started school in August. We started probably 3 weeks before a lot of the other schools start. So we've got a head start. But that's why you see all those things in there. And then the other reason that there's apples, you see red, green, and yellow, is September is the time when apples really grow. And maybe at the end of September, 1st of October, you start to harvest the apples, which means you pick the apples. And we're going to be doing lots of apple activities in September. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to find number 1, and I will turn this down here. I see it. You guys see it right here? And we're going to do a new pattern. I'm not going to tell you what it is yet. Okay, and we also have to figure out where this number 1 goes. Okay, so we have to figure out what day of the week is. So you know what? Let's just hold. I have that number 1 in my hand. I'm going to hang on to it till we figure this out. They're all turned over because we're starting a brand new week. I'm going to go ahead and turn the one at the top over. That's Sunday. We always start a brand new week on Sunday, but we're not in school on Sunday. So I'm just going to leave this one here. Remember, Saturday and Sunday are both stay-home days. Okay, and a good way to remember that is that they both start with an S, right? Saturday, Sunday are both stay-home days. So I'll put Saturday back here. So when we start school, we've already had 1 day of the week, and we're actually on our first day of school. Now here's your hint. It starts with the letter M. We just did M last week and a few days this week, so you guys know that M says okay? Also, we have Madison and Madeline and Michael. We have 3 kids in our class who start with the letter M. So this one is Monday, okay? I'm going to put this here. So we have Sunday and Monday. Now I know where to put this. The number 1, let's go back to the calendar, is going to go on the first Monday. Now there's lots of Mondays. Look, here's Monday. We're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, probably 5. I'm not sure. I haven't peeked ahead. Mondays in the month of September. But we need to put this one on the very first Monday. Remember, it doesn't go here because that was still August. Okay? Yesterday was still August, the last day, and Monday is the first day of September. Okay, so whenever we have a new month, I like to sing the month song. So I'm going to back this way up. Boy, I have to really back it up to see them all. If you can't see them all, I think that's okay. I will be pointing to them right here with my pointer. I'm sure glad I got a really long pointer, huh? Or I wouldn't be able to reach those. Okay, we're going to start up here. We're going to go like this. January, February, March, and April, May, and June, and July, August, September, October, November, December. we're gonna sing that one more time. This time, when it's your birthday month, stand up, okay? You can stand up and cheer. Ready? January, February, March, and April, May, and June, and July, August, September, October, November, December. You can kind of dance. These are the months of the year. Oh, these are the months of the year. Fill them with joy and cheer, the months of the year. Good job. Did you stand up when it was your birthday month? I was already standing, huh? I would stand up for this in December. That's my birthday month. All right, I'm gonna move this over here. Oh, we have one thing that we need to change. I hope it's easy to find. Yeah, I think it is. It's not August anymore, and I forgot to change that, but that's good, because then you get to watch me. Ah, here it is, September. The card is on a purple card with a red apple on it. So we're gonna go like this, and I need to look in my little Tupperware. It's a little Tupperware I got to keep these. And I need to look for the number 1. Okay, so this says September 1. We call that the September 1st instead of saying September 1. September the 1st, the first day in September. The year is 2020. That hasn't changed, has it? Okay, and then we left off on Friday, so we're gonna pull this all the way back. Now, I did not take M out yet because we are still gonna work on M just today, maybe even tomorrow, and then that's it. Then we'll switch it. Okay, and we are going to change the number 2, but I'm gonna wait because we're still finishing up some things. We are going to learn a new shape and color. Just took us a few more days. So probably by Wednesday, we'll be doing all of our new things. Okay, we are done. And what I wanna do now is I want to practice Phonics. On Friday, we did our last 2 letters. We did Y and Z. So now we get to do them all. And it shouldn't take too long. Also, I want to let you know that the Phonics video, my favorite that you find on YouTube, you can find so many. Just put in Phonics. There's even a grandma doing Phonics. There's teachers doing Phonics. There's kids doing Phonics. There's classrooms doing Phonics. But my favorite one, besides Mrs. Curtis's, is the one with the lady that we saw on Friday, and I don't know her name, but she has a red shirt on. And at Parents, she looks like Marie Osmond. That's how I always can find her. But I put that on our homepage now. So I added another button this weekend. I added a Phonics button. So I made for an assignment, just say practice Phonics, and you can just click on that. If for some reason you can't open it from the homepage, you can find that video pretty easily, okay? So what I want to do is just really quick. Well, it's not going to be real quick because there's 26 letters, but I'm going to go through them pretty fast. I might just use a small signal instead of a big signal. This is A, Allie Alligator. Allie Alligator opens up her jaws and says, ah, ah. Here's Bubba Bear, the letter B. Bubba Bear reaches up to get the honey in his honey pot and makes his sound, buh, buh. Okay, we're going in order. These are in ABC order. Just easier to keep track, and then we'll mix them up. We'll mix them up later after we get these really down. Letter C, Katina Cat. Katina Cat is taking a nap, but she likes to wash herself, so she licks her paw, washes her face, and says, k, k. This is D, Dee Dee Deer. Dee Dee Deer perks up her ears and says, duh, duh, duh. Letter E, Ellie Elephant. Elephants like to eat peanuts, so you can either put the peanut in your mouth and make the sound eh. That parents, that's one of the hardest sounds. Okay, a lot of times when I'm testing kids, they say ah. Okay, eh. Think of elephant, Ellie, elephant. I like to think of Eskimo. For some reason, that helps in my ear. Ellie, elephant. And you can also remember do the great big elephant trunk. Swing it back and forth. Eh. Okay, letter F, Francie the fish. Francie fish. Okay, and we got to put your hands together and you swim. And the sound Francie makes is fa, fa. Put your teeth right here. Fa, fa. Okay, letter G, Gordo the gorilla. Gordo gorilla, you either peel the banana back or you can beat your chest. G. Letter H, Letter H, honey horse. When you ride a horse, you kind of, say giddy up to get him to run or to gallop. So you just slap your legs and make the sound. Have to leave your mouth open for that. I. Little I, lowercase I, with the dot. Any inchworm crawls up and down in the grass. And the sound she makes is eh. J, down with a hook and a nice little dot, just like I. It has I and J are the only two letters with the dots on top. Okay, Jerry the jellyfish swims in the ocean. Put your hands in front, not at the side. Okay, and the sound is ja. K.O. Kangaroo, my favorite. K.O. Kangaroo has his boxing gloves on. He kicks out his foot and goes k. K.O. Kangaroo says k. L, Lizzie the lizard. She's lazy. She just lays on a log all day and catches flies and other insects. So she sticks out her tongue and goes, oh. You get to stick out your tongue. Oh. And Missy Mouse, this was our letter last week, right? Missy Mouse nibbles on cheese. Put the cheese in your mouth. Close your lips. Letter N, Nigel the night owl. Here's Nigel. Flies at night. The owls go hunting at night looking for mice and food. Make the big night owl eyes and make the sound. Also, that your tongue goes on the roof of your mouth. Okay, letter O. This is Ollie Octopus. Ollie Octopus has 8 arms. You only have 2, but I want you to put them out to the side and make the sound. Ah. Pee-wee the penguin. Pee-wee the penguin waddles like this, back and forth, and the sound is pa. This is also a good sound. You hold out your hand, you can feel it. Pa. You're blowing air out. Pa. Okay. Q, Queenie Quell. Here's Queenie with all her babies. She's such a queen. She has a pretty little feather up here. When you see Queenie, you say qua. Queenie Quell says qua. R, Robbie Rabbit likes to hop. Just put your little paws up and do a couple of hops. Ruh. Remember where it's not it's ruh. Okay. S, this is going to be our new letter this week. S, Sammy the snake slithers in the grass, goes back and forth. Okay, and the sound he makes is S. T, Timothy Tiger is tough, and he's in a cage. He doesn't like being in a cage. He shakes the bars on the cage and says t. Timothy Tiger says t. U, umbrella bird is a real type of bird that lives in the rainforest. So in the picture, she has an umbrella up here because she's flying in the rain. And then she says, that umbrella is so heavy. It's hard to fly while you're holding an umbrella. This is Vincent Vampire Bat, and the letter is V. You get to make the fangs like a real vampire would have, right? And the sound is v. That's another one that your teeth go here. V. A little different than F, because F you kind of blow air out. And this is just v. Okay, V, W. Next letter is W, Willy Weasel. A weasel walks kind of funny, kind of up and down. His body kind of goes like this. And the sound is wah. Willy Weasel says wah. Okay, X, Xavier Fox sits on a box and knits a pair of socks. Those are all rhyming words, right? So make an X with your finger. X marks the spot. And then make the sound ks. It's like doing a K and an S. Ks. Why? This is Yancey Yak. Yancey Yak likes to yak on the phone. He says yakety yak, yakety yak. Yakety yak, don't talk back, right? Like this, hold up your phone, and don't say yak though. It's ya. I know that because when I test kids and they see why they say yakety yak. And the last one, Zeke Zebra. Zeke Zebra is so tired from being at the end of the alphabet every time that he wants to just go to sleep. So you just lay down on your hand and you go, I'm so tired from working so hard. And the sound Zeke Zebra makes is zzz. And that's all. You guys did all 26. And we might not practice those every day because that took a long time. That was 15 minutes. But I did want the kids to practice today. We're putting an activity on Seesaw where they get to practice all of them. There's quite a few different ones, so there's different ways to practice. You guys notice that I put all my cards, I poked a hole, I punched a hole because I have a paper punch here, and I put them on a ring. You don't have to do that. You can just keep them in your little baggie, and it's good to do them in order till you really get them down, and then we're going to take them out of order because it's a little harder. When we test you, we don't test you in ABC order. We mix them up. Okay, nice job, boys and girls. That was a great lesson for the first day of September. Bye-bye.